Give me a break. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 167 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and during your days, do you feel like somebody is going after you? You are running from a train that is following you, and you run, and you feel like this is never ending? And did you ever consider that it might be enough to just stop, let it pass, and nothing will happen? Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode of the Shower Podcast, leaving a like and a subscribe really help. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. I would like to thank you again for doing it more, doing the last episodes. I thank you very much because, it's really, really appreciated. So why do I say that? And why do I feel like this is such a pressing problem, at least for me? Now, after my vacation and trying to get back into the rhythm, what happens to me pretty often, unfortunately, is that I find myself in this state of stasis. And it's actually very interesting I use that word because, I just said that I feel like running and doing. The problem is that I don't overwhelm myself with tasks. I don't overwhelm myself with stuff that I have to do. Whereas I try to get distracted. And by getting distracted, I feel like I am running away from the things that I actually need to do. And those are, being my normal responsibilities. But more in general, I feel like I have so many things to do and I have so many things to juggle at the same time, given again that you don't prioritize them and you don't structure them in a normal way, that the only sensible thing you feel to do is like you have to run, it's like running from those responsibilities. And I feel like the idea of a train is quite interesting because again, you hear it, it's clearly scary. So you go, but you never stop. And you actually never consider that if you just gave it a second and you just moved 1 second, catch your breath, the train will definitely go, and this is this urging pressure of feeling like you have to do everything, feeling like everything needs to be solved in the exact moment you started it. That feeling will go away and you will be left with the things that you have to do. And the interesting bit is that once they are in front of you and nothing is, going after you in the back, you can just take your time and just do them normally. Take one problem at a time, you can see them as wagons of the train, go on the first one, solve everything that you have to do. Once everything is done, you hop on the next one. The train is still going, you are not being followed by it, but you're actually going with its flow. And suddenly everything seems easy. But this exact thing that I'm describing to you, it's not happening for me. And this is because, again, I feel so pressured to do stuff. I feel so pressured to put myself in the rhythm to actually, find something to do, that I don't realize that the only solution that I have and the only thing I should be doing is just stopping, giving myself the time to reflect, hopping on the next train and solving, the things wagon by wagon. It's very contradictory and it's not something that I'm able to explain all that well. And as you can see, this you might have realized that in this episode I'm struggling a bit to find my words, but because I am so fascinated by the fact that even though the theory it's clear, even though the reality of facts is crystal clear in front of me and I'm able to describe it pretty well, the moment that I am put in, on the action stage and I have to do something, I have to find the actual solution to these problems, this is where stuff gets tricky because, normal patterns emerge, your habits kick in, even the bad ones. Therefore, you are brought into this spectrum that you don't like all that much. And even if 160 episodes have passed, I still struggle. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. Even if you are experienced, like I might be, and you've been struggling with this your whole life, it's still gonna be hard. The good thing, and the note in which I would like to leave you on, is that it doesn't get hard forever. It's something that actually gets solved pretty well the moment that you find that rhythm and you get back into your normal routine. And I think it's just normal to understand in the end it's gonna be a cycle. There's gonna be moments in which you're at the top, you're doing great. There's gonna be moments in which you slow down, you're gonna be at the bottom that, you can last in there how much it might be needed. And then you will find the swing to kick back out. The beautiful thing is that the moments, in which these things happen will, with time, feel shorter. So you're not going to be dragged down so much at the bottom, but you'll be able to swing out of it really fast. And you'll be able to enjoy the rest of it, because that's also the beauty. If you see this metaphor that I gave you as the train, going in a circle or track, the bad part being just at the bottom, the rest of the track will be amazing. So if you end up, enjoying the ride, understanding the rules, and getting into the rhythm, once you will do that, the majority of the track will be a pleasure. There will sure be moments in which you won't like it, but at the end of the day, that's just normal. So yeah, give me a break regarding to the train of my responsibilities, and if I will do that, then everything will be all right. So having said that, that was all for today. Thank you very much for listening. Funny note on the outfit, it's actually the reason why I was able to, in the end, find the words to do this episode. A friend invited me to step in for a late night match. Given that I live like 5 minutes from the court, I was like, yeah, sure, let me do it. That was very useful because it was the first moment in which I stopped during the day, and I was able to enjoy something and fully help myself with that. And sports are a huge factor in this, but also there is some friction. I was lucky enough to be forced to do it, and that brought me here. But sometimes, you need somebody else to tap you on the shoulder and just push you to do stuff. Thank you very much for listening again. Let me know in the comments, what is your train of responsibilities, and when do you feel like you need a break? If you like this episode, leaving a like and subscribe really help, as I just said. And as usual, until the next one, stay consistent, stay resilient, and see you tomorrow.